So, some horses, like we said, some of them that you see ridden are maybe not as mature. This feels mature, and he feels very uphill. So, also, there's a lot of young horses that you don't feel you can sit to the trot very comfortably, either because they're stiff in the back or they're not supple. Whereas this horse, straight away, you can see very easy for me to sit. And again, a horse that's very good in my hand. And totally rideable on my contact. So the canter itself again feels uphill, but it could have more jump. Some of the other canters have been more jump from behind, but the horse is again exceptionally easy, and the trot feels like it's going to be very special. And in fact, you can see when you give him a little bit more gas in the straight line in the canter becomes bigger. So the horse shouldn't run. Extended canter is big paces. And I think that that transition, when the horse goes canter trot, is a very important transition. Because of course it shows that the horse is totally in self-carriage. He's able to come straight down in his rhythm, and even here on the loose rein, the horse is balancing himself. And I said yesterday, so important for me is the horse is in self-carriage. So, a beautiful horse to ride. So, the trot I think is fantastic. The canter at the moment needs more jump to be really as high as the trot. And the walk as well feels correct, and the horse is relaxed in his body. But I think what I'm feeling is, you know, he can still use his shoulders more and get even bigger over track. But 3 very good paces. And again, if you think of Grand Prix, the huge walk is not always so easy to collect and get in the right rhythm. So you need to know when you pick up the rein that the horse doesn't go in the wrong rhythm. So just because you can give it 10 when it's on the buckle, you must also be able to feel you can get 10 when the horse is up on the bit, and not suddenly go 4 or 5 because your horse is pacing, and then at the end your marks get affected on paces. So easy to collect, easy to extend. Thanks. And again, did I love riding it? I loved riding it. It felt totally safe. That was a good feeling. It felt like I could go forward and back. And I didn't have to ask would I be okay when I got on. So that was good. So I think that my rideability mark again has to be, I mean, a top mark, because the horse is carrying itself. All I had to do was steer him. So I think again yesterday my top mark for rideability was a 10. I did give a 10 for the horse that I really was comfortable in sitting on. You know, don't forget 10 isn't perfect, it's excellent. And that's an excellent 5-year-old to ride, so I'm going to have to give that a 10 to ride. And then, obviously, like the potential, do I think that the horse was as scopy in the walking canter as the one yesterday? Not quite. So, you know, for that potential, the trot you feel, you know, the trot you have to think about passage, the canter you have to think about your changes, your pirouettes, and the walk, as we've said, has to be in a relaxed rhythm. But still, as I said, not as big a paces, but easy to collect and ride forward. So, the potential capacity, I'm going to give a 9 to.